Hey, what's up YouTube? The sequel to the 1982 film Blade Runner has finally arrived. Blade Runner 2049. And I just saw it. So, here's the review. Blade Runner 2049 is directed by Denis Villeneuve and stars Harrison Ford, Ryan Gosling, Jared Leto, Dave Bautista, and many other actors. Holy crap, what a great cast. So in Blade Runner 2049, Officer K, a new Blade Runner for the Los Angeles Police Department, finds a long-buried secret that has the potential to plunge what's left of society in chaos. His discovery leads him on a quest to find Rick Deckard, played by Harrison Ford, who is of course the main protagonist in the first film, and Rick is of course a former Blade Runner who's been missing for 30 years. So this film is getting so much praise. Some are calling it a masterpiece and one of the best films in years. And what do I think of Blade Runner 2049? I think it's freaking amazing. This movie was a visually stunning masterpiece. Oh, also, I'll mention at a certain time in the video when there'll be spoilers. But up until then, no spoilers. First of all, the characters of this movie are actually really good. Ryan Gosling plays Officer K, a Blade Runner, and I really enjoyed his character in this film. His character is very interesting, and it develops so amazingly throughout the film. And I'm not going to talk too much about him because a lot of his character plots involve, spoilers. But his character, gets really deep throughout the film, and it changes a lot, and I just thought he was a very interesting character. Harrison Ford is back once again as Deckard, and he actually isn't in this film as much as I thought he would be. But it's not. I wasn't really bothered by it or anything because this film manages to be a great standalone movie. I'll talk about that in a bit. But anyways, Harrison Ford as Deckard is still great. I think he's really good in this film. He's Deckard in this film is more of a, old laid back man. And it really works well for this movie, being Blade Runner 2049. Jared Leto and Bautista are also in this film, and I love how creepy Leto's character was. I just really enjoyed that. And I really adore Bautista as an actor. He's great in Guardians of the Galaxy, Spectre, and now this. As far as the plot, I actually really, really like it. In the plot, these new replicants are being made, and it's quite a unique, creative, and standalone plot. And that's what I love so much about this movie. This movie doesn't feel like a cinematic universe superhero film or something like that that's trying to set up a bunch of movies. This film is its own film. It doesn't care about sequels and prequels and such. It just cares at telling a visually and mentally great story. And speaking of visuals, the visuals of this film are absolutely breathtaking. They are absolutely incredible. My mind was blown. It's hard to describe the visuals for this movie, though. It was just so, undescribable. This movie might just be the best looking movie I've seen in my entire life. It was that good. The cinematography, the colors, and the sound that's added with these visuals, they're just masterpiece worthy. Just the way everything looks is just incredible, absolutely incredible. When I saw the 2049 version of Los Angeles, my mouth was wide open in shock. Just the amazing visuals and how the city looked were just oh my god, it was just crazy. And these are the type of things that makes classics. It's just things that are unique and put you in shock and things that you haven't seen before. And we get a lot of that in this movie, and that's what I love so much about it. The whole 2049 experience was just great, and it sort of reminded me of 2015 and Back to the Future 2, except obviously 2017 going to 2049, but what makes classics are these films that blow your mind. It's crazy. It's something you hadn't seen before, and this film, I think, really fits with that, and I'll talk about that more later. But, this film is, of course, really, really long and slow-paced, but I actually kind of liked that. The slow pace got me involved more with the visuals and the characters, although I still could have used a little bit more action, but I'm actually glad that this movie was really, really long. It was like an epic, now that I think of it. Oh, and oh my god, the soundtrack of this movie was so good. Hearing some of the classic Blade Runner themes were great, and I really enjoyed the new ones too that were incorporated into this amazingly visually creative movie. Now on to spoilers. So yeah, I love the whole reveal of Officer K being a replicant. It added a lot to his character, and I really enjoy him coming to who he is. It's just a great development throughout the film, and he just keeps developing throughout the film, and he keeps coming to things, realizing things, finding out things. And it's a discovery film. It kind of becomes a discovery film, and I think that's very great. It was just something I really enjoyed. It was a very interesting part of the movie, him discovering things. It was intriguing. And also, I really enjoyed the final action scene with Ryan Gosling just kicking some ass. It was just really fun to see. And I also liked Deckard meeting his daughter, and that was pretty crazy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my review. Blade Runner 2049 is absolutely amazing, and I think it's probably my favorite film of the year. Not 100% though, yet, so yeah. Is it better than the original? Yes, I would say it's better than the original, just because it's more visually amazing. Just it's just the visuals are just amazing in this one, and I'd say it's even better than the 1982 one, which is actually crazy that it beat out the visuals. Like it's just crazy. But yeah, I think in 20 years, Blade Runner 2049 will be looked at as a classic for its stunning visuals and unique story. So that's my review. Hope you enjoyed. Yep.